Hello everyone, today I will be showing you how to get the Mirrorverse Timecharm in the Rift, alright? So you're going to go down here, go to the Intruder, go to the Dread Farm, and then from there you're going to go back here, through over here, all the way back here, and then you're going to go here. Wait, no, it's that house back there. Alright, so you're going to go in this house right here next to the slime blocks, and just going to go straight from there. And boom, if you have at least 3 minutes of rift time, you can enter the Mirrorverse. So you're just going to right click all these levers one by one, and then boom, the doorway will open. That is the first room. Now this room, you'll see that there's lava right there. So if you try to go there, it's going to bounce you, right? And it's going to teleport you out. Like, eek, the lava oofed you. So if you have like anything like Sky Handy, Sky Blocker, or something like that, you'll be able to do that. But if not, just, I guess, follow me, or just look at the mirror, and then you'll see where you have to go. So you're going to go through here. You can take a shortcut if you want, but I'm not going to be doing it because I'm kind of trash at parkour, but we don't talk about that. So you're going to go all the way in front of here, go through this part. Don't take the shortcut. Back here, to the left, down here, and then it should unlock. Wait, no. You need to hit the lever somewhere. Where's the lever? There we go. So now you're gonna enter the crafting room. So there'll be a crafting table right here. It'll look like a barrier. So you're gonna have to kill all of these mobs. Boom. And then you'll get nerds or whatever it is, backward string. So you're gonna need to craft a tiny hammer in order to open that door and go to the next room. Right? It'll say like, please stop clicking this lever and do the puzzle instead. Because I can use that to craft things. So you're gonna kill zombie. He's gonna drop an oak plank, but it's gonna be backwards. So you're gonna need to craft 2 fishing rods, 2 bows, and a lead. So you're gonna craft sticks. Boom. Then you're gonna craft a fishing rod. Boom. A door and a shift or whatever. So all the crafting recipes for everything is backwards. So once you get slime balls, you can craft the lead, and you are going to be able to craft there we go. What is the crafting recipe? All right. So it's going to be backwards to that. So I think it might be horizontally backwards. I don't know. Hold up. Let me get the string. So you're going to kill the spider. Where is the spider? There we go. Die, spider. Last one. Alright, there we go. Oh, slime. Get that out plank. So you're gonna use the stick, craft a bow. Or no, not a bow, fishing rod. So there's your 2 fishing rods. You are gonna craft next we're gonna go craft a bow. So boom. I think the crafting recipe is backwards like that. No? Oh. Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be the string right here, and the sticks are here. But no, it should be. Oh wait, no, it should be the other way around. So string goes here, and the sticks go over here. So boom, you have a wob. So you're gonna get another one of those. So you're gonna get 2 wobs. So boom, craft another wob. So now all we need is to get a lead. So the crafting recipe should be something like this. Boom. And then you're going to craft a lead, put it there. So we're going to get the string. Boom. What? Am I hitting the lever? No, I'm not. Alright. So I'm killing these spiders then. You get to live to see another day. Alright, I have enough. So you're gonna go boom, boom, boom. Then, oh, wait, it should be backwards. So, no? Is it like this? Oh, there we go. A Dale. So you're gonna boom, put that there. Fishing rod and another fishing rod. Of course, it's backwards. Right, so you have a tiny hammer or a remayanet or whatever. So after that, boom, you are at the lava parkour. So you can toggle the hard mode on if you want. That will give you a talisman, but I would recommend don't do it on the first try. So you can so I would recommend is you can put it in split screen and just follow me, I guess, or you can just look up and it'll show you where to go. Because if you look up there, it'll show you that there's a bunch of planks or like platforms that you have to stand on, and there's a bunch of fake ones that just won't let you go through. And so you can hit the lava about twice or 3 times before it oofs you back to the start. And if you get trapped underneath a platform, well, that's GG's. If not, you can at least jump over and then boom, do the parkour. Right, so you see there's a bunch of platforms, and there's way more platforms on the bottom than there is on the mirror. So you're gonna go here. Do not go for the shortcut. It's not for the first time. Boom, go over there, over here. Go for the shortcut. Come on. Okay. So boom, and then you'll be able to go to the next room. So if you did the hard mode, then you'll be able to get that. Now this is the first part where people rage, and then there's a part after this where people also rage. So now this one, the mirrors will activate based on where you click them. See, so the green one is where it's activated, and so it'll move around, and that one doesn't move around. So only the activated one is where you move around. So you're gonna go in here, trap yourself in these doors, but it's gonna eventually teleport you out. Boom, hit that, and then after you go to the last one, it'll open the door. See, now this one, yeah, it's just way too complicated to explain. So like before, do it in split screen. So boom, after you click the button, after you wait for a second or two, it's gonna launch you up, and then you're gonna go over here, hit this button, you're gonna click this, and then switch over to here, and then go to the door, or not, I guess. Go over here. You're gonna go boom, go up here, door opens, click that, boom, go over here. Okay, you know what, I will just cut it to the one where I actually make the jump. Or not. So stand at this door, boom, go over here, and then I guess it'll open it there. So, does this room hurt? Yes, click it at the end of the room to skip it. So, you can skip this if you want, but if not, you can just follow me. Like, put it in split screen. Boom. It's gonna launch you up. And yeah, this is the one where I'm gonna have to cut it. Because while I'm doing the voiceover, I see it's gonna be another solid 5 minutes before I actually make it. So, you know what? Yeah. Alright, so you are gonna go all the way over here, hit this right here, hit it a couple times. It'll show you that the button pressed on the mirror. It's gonna launch you up here. You're gonna hit that. The door opens. You're gonna hit it a couple times. Boom, launch you up. But if you hit it a couple times, it'll launch you up again. So boom, look at that. You needing to hit it twice. So you're gonna go over here, hit that. Blocks beside you move out of the way, so those blocks move. So you're gonna go back here. We're not gonna touch that side for a while. You're gonna click that, go all the way up here, and do not touch that side. You are gonna go all the way here, click the button, quickly move to the pressure plate, boom, and then switch. So then the trapdoors will open, and obviously if you make the jump, there's a pressure plate there. It'll make it so that you can open the door, and boom, you're done. So now this room, this is the second part where people crash out. So now this one, it'll just fade on to the screen, and then it'll show you what you need to do, like sneak. Right? Okay, sure. This is gonna make so many of you crash out. So you're just gonna keep doing this a couple times, and then show you like sneak, and then after this it'll be sneak and jump, or you could just get someone to like do it for you, because the hole opens for everybody, right? So you're just gonna keep doing this, boom, sneak, stand, and sneak and jump. You aren't standing on the right block. What do you mean? Yeah, so I guess you're just gonna like keep on doing that, and then hopefully kind of works, right? So you sneak, stand, sneak, stand, sneak, stand, sneak and jump, stand and jump. So you only need to jump once. You don't need to jump like multiple times for it to actually register. Boom, boom. Sneak and don't jump, stand and don't jump. It'll say keep it up, and after you do it once, see that guy just did it. So if I were to complete that, then it would let you go through. But okay. So if I were to complete that round, it would open it, and if you do the full dance, which is like 12 rotations, you will get the tiny dancer, which not a lot of people have. So this guy, he's gonna give you a laser pointer, right? The Emmett pointer. So if you click at it at the mirror, it'll show you where exactly the block is. So like, obviously, if you have like helper mods, it'll show you exactly where the block is. But if not, you're just gonna need to like approximate where the block is using the laser. And so you're just gonna right click while aiming at the wooden planks. So you're gonna do this parkour, and bear in mind that you will get random bursts of jump boost 10 instead of the jump boost 3 that you normally have. So watch out for that. And so it'll say you reach checkpoint 1, and if you don't use any of the checkpoints, then it will give you a special talisman. And this one, unlike the other ones, isn't actually that hard. So you're gonna boom, go up here, use laser again. Like obviously I don't need to use the laser, but just for content's sake. It'll put a border around the block. Yeah, you reach checkpoint 2. Yippee! Boom. Hit that. Then you'll go up there. Boom. And I think this is checkpoint 3. Yay. So you're going to go up here. Use checkpoint 3. Yeah. Boom. Go up here. Okay. Yeah, we don't talk about that. So anyways, what I was saying. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go all the way over here. Boom. 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 Okay. Never mind. Okay, back to checkpoint 3 we go. So you're gonna go all the way up here. Boom. Bam. And let's go. We did it. Alright. So if you did the so-called tubulator, without that you would have gotten the talisman, and boom. Let's go. You have successfully completed the Mirrorverse. So you're gonna talk to that guy, ramble on, and he's gonna give you 60,000 motes, and you can buy the Mirrorverse Timecharm for 10 Shadow Cruxes and motes, and then for another 12 Shadow Cruxes. This you can buy that for 16 Shadow Cruxes and 5 motes. It is worth around 900k, but I would not recommend doing the deal. Not worth it at all. So anyways, you have successfully completed the Mirrorverse. So now you're just gonna go all the way back, and you are going to go back to the wizard tower, and you're just gonna put the thing in the in the rift gallery. So go do that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which by the way, will be the Skyblock Citizen Timecharm.